How y'all doing? This is Lucifer here. Hold up, wait a minute. What am I doing? Give me a second. Alright, this is Lucifer here, business and spiritual consultant. Once again, if you didn't know, now you know. If it's your first time joining my channel, welcome. And if you don't know what Lucifer is doing on Earth, well, let me tell you, he's talking about everything the Earth is made of, which is what? Business and spirituality. What, you thought it was made out of diamond rocks and stuff like that? No, it's made out of business and spirituality. That's what the world is made of. So I have been away for a minute because of Easter. So had some family come and visit, had some dinners, family business, and all that. Had a lot of interesting things happening to me during this time. I spent a lot of time with Lucifer um, during Easter and today too, and I think yesterday too. I spent a lot of time with Lucifer. That was fun. It was very fun. I had a great time. I had a great time. It was lovely, paradisiac, aphrodisiac. Um, all of the above, just positive shit all around, you know. I'm very grateful for everything that he's giving me right now. Like, I'm very grateful for who I am. I'm very grateful for who I am. I'm very grateful for the beautiful things that I'm attracting. I'm very grateful for all you fans that are here right now. So let's talk about spirituality now. So a lot of people are still not wanting to be spiritual. A lot of people are still not wanting to be who they need to be or who they want to be. A lot of people are still afraid that who they are and who they want to be is not exactly what they want, And I'm guessing people want fame and riches, which is the reason why they feel a little bit um, suspicious about spiritualists telling them that you don't actually need us. All you need to do is be spiritual and you'll be fine. Us, the thing about us is you pay us for the information. The way that we make money, the way that spiritualists make money is by information. We give you information. That's what a spiritualist is. That's what a psychic is. That's what a medium is. You pay us to receive information. Whatever you do with the information is all up to you. So watching a YouTube video with a guru, with a self-proclaimed spiritual leader or a self-proclaimed guru, isn't there's no difference. You know what I mean? If I get paid, I'm only getting paid for information. That's my business. My business is information. If you don't have information and you're a spiritualist, then you're not a spiritualist. If you're just repeating things that everybody else is repeating, you're not a spiritualist. You're not a demonologist, you're not a spiritualist, you're not a witch. Because witches, demonologists, spiritualists all have information. Valuable, mind-blowing, life-changing, super important information. And that's where we get this money from. Because you want the information, so now you need to pay us for the information. So, you don't need us for magical practices. You can choose to pay us for a magical treatment because you don't have the time or the space to practice such things. And that's another place where we can make money by offering services. We can offer our services to somebody else because somebody else might have trouble doing something and you might have less trouble doing that thing. So that person now needs to pay you in order to finish or do the thing that you were trying to do. So that's another way a spiritualist makes money. So if you can't do that, if you cannot do that, then you're not a spiritualist. You're not. If you can't do that, then you're not a magician. You're not a magician. You're not a demonologist. You're none of that shit. I'm hearing people saying that they want to be the kings of this shit. No. I'm the king of this shit. I got the biggest resume out of all these so-called practitioners on YouTube. I'm the boss hog here. I'm the bully. And y'all need to remember that shit. I'm a bully. You know what I mean? I'm not really a bully, but, that's what people call me. You know what I mean? They call me a bully because I am an outspoken individual and I stand up for my rights. And since we're living in a world where everybody got their head in the sand and everybody's scared of doing what's right, well, when somebody has the capability and the will to do something that's right, they call him a bully. They call him unreasonable. They call him aggressive. They call him all kinds of names. Antichrist. And all sorts of shit, So that's what I am. I do believe that I am the Antichrist. I do believe that I am the second coming of Lucifer himself. I do believe that I am the Antichrist. I don't think that all these people that proclaim themselves to be demonologists are real. I don't think they're real. I think they're all bullshitters. I think they're all fake. And my real family is not a bunch of people wearing black makeup on their face. And that's what most people don't know. My real family is people that look just like you and me. It's not a bunch of God people. Of course, I love God people. That has nothing to do with that. It's just because you're wearing black makeup, that doesn't make you one of mine. Just like I can't say you're not wearing black makeup, so you're not one of mine. I can tell that to both species. both those species of human. You know what I mean? Both those social boxes. Goth or normies. As we would call them. Just because you look like a goth or doesn't mean you're one of my children. Because some goths can be dicks. Like, you know what I mean? Some goths can be literal bullies. You know what I mean? Like, we call them punks. You know what I mean? Like, there's some punks, and not all punks are bad. You know what I mean? There's some punks that are really fucking bad people. You know what I mean? They will fuck shit up. So, what I'm trying to say is, me saying that I'm the Antichrist and you being a normie listening to this video and thinking that, oh, well, look at this decor, this nigga wears black makeup, he ain't never gonna fucking fuck with me. I wouldn't be so sure about that. It's all about your perception. There's some people that think I'm gay. There's some people that think I'm gay. There's some people that think I'm bougie. There's some people think I'm gay. Bro, I'm probably more ghetto than you are. I mean, like, I'm like, there's some people that think I'm gay. I'm probably swimming in more vaginas than you are. You know what I mean? Like, pardon my French, pardon my language. I mean no disrespect. All I'm saying is you don't judge a book by its cover. You know what I mean? Because you just can sit there and think, this guy talks like a nerd. But he be doing like, he be drifting every week, with his fucking, with some badass looking, you don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know, like, this guy could be a straight gangster, but he looks the way he looks on YouTube. You know what I mean? There's some people that look like gangster on YouTube and you see them in real life, they're not gangsters. You know what I mean? They're very normal people. It is what it is. And I'm not saying I'm gangster, man. You know, I ain't with. I'm not falling for that gangster shit, man. Like to me, gangster is to me being a gangster is being a gentleman. You know what I mean? That's gangster. You know what I mean? Like being a gentleman is fucking gangster as hell. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like being a gentleman, being a well suited, well mannered, head on his shoulders, success driven ass nigga. That's gangster. That's real gangster. That's a nigga I do not fuck with. You know what I mean? But you know, people's idea of gangster, you know, a bunch of kids, you know, running around shooting guns at each other for rap music. That's being retarded. That's not gangster. You know what I mean? Like that's the most of these niggas out here are retarded. Like everybody like, you know, thinking they cool and shit. These niggas are fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like they're dumb as fuck. You know what I mean, bro? Like bricks, nigga. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? So that I ain't fucking with that shit. It's slime balls, nigga, like trash. You know, straight up garbage, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So to me, gangster. When I say I'm gangster, it's like it's because of my gentlemanness. Because you know I'm a smooth talker, nigga. I'm a smooth criminal. You know what I mean? I'm the kind of guy I can sit in the room. Nobody knows who did it, but it was me, and I'm sitting in the room with you. You know what I mean? I'm a smooth criminal, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not, the dress sharp, dress sharp, man. Always looking good, man. Always staying fresh, man. You know, that's gangster right there, bro. Like, that's real gangster. That's real gangster. That's not bullshit gangster. That's real gangster. You know what I mean? 1920s type shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna bring back the 1920s, man. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing it back, man. You know what I mean? Everybody dressed sharp back in those days, man. 1920s, 1940s, everybody looking sharp. Everybody, even the hoodlums, look sharp. You know what I mean? Like they doing, they're acting all like Peaky Blinders, right? Everybody dressed like Peaky Blinders. Peaky Blinders, like everybody in the show dressed the same. That's how they used to dress. You know what I mean? But that shit looks dope. You know what I mean? It's dope. That's gangster, man. You feel gangster too. Like you dress up like that, you feel gangster. You feel like a badass. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. You wear war. You know what I mean? You got a t-shirt on, like a plain old t-shirt on and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't fucking feel gangster with a fucking t-shirt on, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Give me a suit and tie. Holy shit. I feel like I am carrying two 9 millimeters. You know what I mean? I don't even have one. I just feel like I'm carrying that shit. You know what I mean? These niggas out here, man, a lot of people are falling for the shit. You know what I mean? They listening to rap music, they listening to rap videos and shit like that. They think, they got this shit down to, down to business. They got this, man, ain't no motherfuckers doing no fucking business. That's another thing that's gangster. You know what I mean? When you doing business, that's a gangster nigga right there. If you doing business off of your cell phone, my nigga, you gangster. You know what I mean? If you doing business off of your cell phone, that's gangster. That's real gangster right there. You know what I mean? Like that's the nigga right there. Like you got these little kids, man. They walking around, trying to act tough with people and shit like that. And, bitch, nigga, shut the fuck up. You ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? You're scaring shit, bro. You just stupid. You know what I mean? Niggas are cautious of you. They ain't scared of you. They're cautious because you stupid. So you might do something stupid. You know what I mean? There's a different shit. Like a nigga, I'm not afraid of anybody. But a nigga walking around in a suit, that's scary to me. You know what I mean? Like little kids, acting tough. That's, it's just little kid acting tough. Like a nigga in a suit, that's scary right there. I am not fucking with that nigga. That nigga look tough. You know what I mean? That nigga look like he can handle himself. That nigga look like, even if he can't, doesn't matter. He looks like he can handle himself. You know what I mean? Like, because you got to think, you got to dress for success. You know what I mean? You got to dress for success in any shape or form. You gotta dress for the success in any shape or form. Sorry about that. You gotta dress for success in any shape or form. So when you see a nigga dress for success, or you tell yourself this nigga is successful, that means he fought his way to the top. You know what I mean? Like he did some shit. You know what I mean? He did some dirt. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, like shit, man. The other day, proof is in the pudding, right? The other day, I go out to the bank. It was during the whole pandemic shit. I always talk with the bankers at the bank. You know what I mean? I try to make friends with bankers and shit like that. You know, not a lot. I just joke around a little bit. Just, you know, just give a sense of familiarity, right? So anyway, long story short, I'm waiting at the bank. I'm at the, you know, I'm basically it's just to tell you I'm used to talking to people while I'm at the bank. So this guy walks up. He looks nice. He looks like a designer. He's dressed like a designer. He has a nice shirt on, nice button-down shirt on. You know, he has like some bracelet, you know, fashionable bracelets on. You know, nice pants and shit. So I'm looking at this motherfucker, and I'm like, you know, but the nigga's Italian. He's talking Italian with another motherfucker, right? Um, and I could have guessed right there and then, man, this nigga, motherfucking mobster or some shit like that. He's like mafia or some shit like that. You know what I mean? So, anyways, you know, but I didn't want to be racist. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be racist, so I didn't engage with him as if I already knew that he about that life. I engaged him as if I didn't know that he was about that life. Big mistake. It was a big fucking mistake because I talked to the dude. I'm like, what do you do? And gangsters don't like when niggas ask them what they do for a living. You know what I mean? So I talked to the guy. He's pissed off, man. He's calling me names in Italian and shit. He thinks I don't know. I turned around like, whoa, hey, whoa, oh, oh. You know what I mean? Like, what is that? It's like, whatever. It's just you. It's like you asking me what I'm doing for a living. You don't know? Like, no, nigga, look at how you dress, bruh. Like, you know, bullshit, you know. But still, you know what I mean? Like, you dressed up like you so... And he does, actually. He does make suits. You know, the guy does make suits, but he's about that life. So, you know, I just didn't... Because it's kind of racist to, like, fucking suspect... Like, as soon as you see an Italian, you say, you know, part of mafia. Not all Italians... or mafiosos, you know what I mean? Like, not all Italians are part of a fucking family, you know what I mean? It's kind of racist. So, you know, and Italians, Italians all dress the same. Like, like even the ones that are not mafioso, they still dress like they're mafioso. So you can't really tell who's who, you know what I mean? Like, you really got to know that shit, you know? Like, you got to notice particulars in order to find out if he about that life, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying the nigga, you know, anyway, whatever. I ain't trying to snitch. I ain't trying to dry snitch here. But anyways, so long story short, that's just a case right there where you can't judge a book by its cover. Because if I follow what these fucking retards are smoking right now, if I smoke the same bullshit that these niggas are smoking, you know, I'm walking on this nigga and he about that life, and I'm just sitting there and, you know, I think he's not about that life, and I'm clowning this nigga, right? Or I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking this nigga not seriously and shit, and he about that life. So I could have lost my life. You know what I mean? If I was stupid like some of these niggas out here, if I was stupid like these niggas out here, I could have lost my life. That nigga could have shot me right there and then. You know what I mean? He could have like been super offended and be like, "What? You think I'm a mafungul or something? Was that what you think?" Clack, clack, start blasting up in this bitch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, you know, it is what it is. I mean, look. Niggas don't have any respect for anything. You know what I mean? That's number one thing. A lot of people appreciate what niggas, I didn't say black folks, what niggas give us. Cause niggas gave us breakdancing. You know what I mean? Niggas gave us rap music. So a lot of people appreciate what some niggas gave to us. But the thing is, not all of us are niggas. Some of us are black people, you know what I mean? I'm a black guy. I'm not a nigga. But, you know, okay, that's not necessarily true. But still, you know, like, still, though, I'm more black than some niggas. You know what I mean? There's some niggas that are 100% niggas. You know what I mean? Like niggas that even other niggas stay away from. You know what I mean, bro? Like, and it's hard to do. Even a white guy can be a fucking nigga. There's some white people I see in the fucking street, and I'm like, that motherfucking nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate this nigga. You know what I mean? And he's white. You know what I mean? But he act like a nigga. You know what I mean? Because he be hanging around too much niggas. And now this white guy is acting like a fucking nigga, and it's pissing me the fuck off. You know what I mean? Like, I hate this nigga. And he white. I still call him nigga because he act like a nigga. He talk like a nigga. That nigga's a nigga. He does nigga shit. You know what I mean? Stupid nigga shit. You know what I mean? He hang around stupid niggas too. You know what I mean? That's a nigga. That's not a white guy. That right there is a nigga. You know what I mean, bro? But hey, I'm sorry to tell you, man. Your time is like, look, the time of niggas is about to come to an end. You know what I mean? Because these niggas are useless. You know what I mean? Like, they are fucking useless. They're just breathing in goddamn oxygen and not doing shit for nobody. You know what I mean? Except fuck everything up. Niggas can't go out the club no more because of niggas. Niggas can't talk to girls no more because of niggas. You know what I mean? You can't go to the store without somebody looking at you because of niggas. People say it's because of racism. No, it's not because of racism. You know goddamn well why that motherfucker's looking at you when you walk into the store, because there's 300 niggas before you that walked in that stole the whole goddamn aisle and took off running. That's why the nigga be looking at you. It's not because he racist, not because he doesn't look like you, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you telling that nigga not to look at you while you're in the store. Well, you know what the other nigga did when he walked in the motherfucking store? that's the thing though. And you sitting there, well, I'm not all the. He don't know that. He don't know that you all the nigga. You sitting there, oh well, that's why I'm telling him. That's why, yeah. But you got an attitude about it though. You got an attitude about it. I'm not saying he ain't got an attitude about it. Of course he does. You know, but you gotta understand him a little though. Like, you know what I mean? Because you know in your heart why this motherfucker looking at you. You know what I mean? Because that shit happens to me too. I walk into a store, motherfucker be looking at me. I'm walking down the aisles, niggas following you in the aisles and shit. And I'm like, bruh, like, are you serious right now? You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna follow me in the fucking store, bro? Like, are you serious? Are you being serious? You know what I mean? But in my head, I'm like, I know why you following, because 300 more niggas that came before me stole up in your fucking shit. So that's why you looking at me and shit like that. So at the end of the day, man, like, people need to wake the fuck up. I mean, like, you can't, you know, you can't blame people for being racist. You know what I mean? Where there's a bunch of niggas walking around in the motherfucking street. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's more niggas out here than black folks. And there's a lot of black folks that are oblivious to the fact that there are more niggas than black people. You know what I mean, bro? They're oblivious. There's a lot of fucking black. It's like, look at the fucking goddamn what's it called? The Black Power movement, right? Whatever. The Pan-Africanism. Nigga, that shit is bullshit, nigga. Fuck out of here with Pan-African. For real. Fuck all that shit, man. Like, the fuck out of here with your Pan-Africanism, man. Have you seen these niggas out here, man? Have you opened your goddamn blinds to look at the state of these niggas that you're fucking Pan-Africanism shit for, nigga? That shit is bullshit. You are telling lies, my nigga. The problem is not white folks. The problem is niggas. Peace in the Middle East, man. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have the next one. And if you're going to walk down the street, watch out for niggas. Peace.